Hi. Guys, Elden Ring's DLC has finally released, and it's that time of game where we pull out our wallets and spend our hard-earned 50 bucks, dying over and over again, ending up breaking our monitors, which ends up making the DLC actually cost 450 bucks. That's never happened to me before. I have been excited for this DLC for a while now, although I haven't played Elden Ring for a bit. So if I suck, my excuse is I'm rusty. I'm rusty, okay? I haven't played in like a year, okay? But anyways, let's hop straight into Shadow of the Erdtree. But first, like and subscribe, or your Android will explode. Despite the fact that Elden Ring makes me want to break every single thing in my room, I could just stare out at the world of this game and feel a sense of calm wash over my booty hole. This game may have the best art style I have ever seen in a game ever. This game is absolutely gorgeous. I can almost smell those swamps. Anyways, let's get into this DLC. But first, to actually get to the DLC area, you have to progress through a good chunk of the game and defeat a boss named Mohg, Lord of Blood. Then a little hand pops out once you defeat him, which you can interact with. I give it a good old rub. Yeah, boy. And then I'm transported to a new area. And just when our character thought the story was over, and we killed every boss in Elden Ring, and they didn't have to worry about dying over and over again, they're thrusted into a new world with giant walking furnaces, lightning goats, and giant scorpions. It truly is a nightmare. Upon arriving to this new realm, I immediately touch the site of grace that's in front of me and prepare for the new journey that's definitely going to end up putting me into an insane asylum. With another milk. Help! By the way, I just want to say that I recorded a good portion of this game, but half of it was frozen, because I guess OBS and Discord don't get along quite so well. Because recording with OBS, streaming with Discord caused my OBS recording to turn into a goddamn PowerPoint presentation. Good thing half the recording, though, was mainly me fighting this one boss that, while writing this script, I still have yet to beat. But, you know, I'll get to that later. I arrive at this ruined town, or whatever it is, and we encounter our first enemy. You know, we had to test our skills real quick, see if we're still as strong as we used to be. And yep, we're still pretty beefy. I think I could take on anything in this realm and be a-okay. Giant furnace? Pfft, no problem. Watch this. What the? Okay, well, maybe I'm not able to take on anything just yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there. So I run back to get my runes, give a sheep a good old smack, and I head over to this nice looking entrance to what could be a world of new opportunities. Or dogs. By the way, am I the only one that absolutely hates dogs in Souls games? I don't know why, but they are the one enemy in any Souls-like game that genuinely strikes fear into me and makes my balls shrivel up. I hate them. Even though they're one of the lesser enemies in the game, you know, they ain't no Melania, but I still rather fight her than these goddamn dogs. I make my way past these bloodhounds, run into some vampires, you know, no big deal, and arrive at a new location where we get chased down by a big old tubby boy. Then another one comes out of nowhere to make our lives just a bit harder, but two tubbies are no match for me. Until I decide for whatever reason that it would be a good idea to run straight into the tubby belly of our foe, and I get smashed, and not in the good way. This will not be the last time I die to me being a stupid dumb fuck. In fact, it happens a lot. So get ready for me to die a lot of times to some stupid nonsense that I, for some reason, do. Like, for real, I died to this lightning goat like 50 times. I wish I was joking, but no, yeah, this guy killed me a lot. I'm just really bad at Souls games for some reason. So, if two tubby boys wasn't enough, we end up running into like 50 of them. But instead of fighting these guys, though, I sneak around them because I'm too pussy to actually fight them. Also, it's just smarter. Sneaking past them, though, does actually reward us. We open this treasure chest and we get an heirloom. And judging by how important heirlooms are in the base game, I'm going to assume that this item is crucial. This, boys, is why I love Elden Ring. Because when you explore, you're rewarded with goodies that either are important for the main quest line or just is a good-ass weapon that will help you out. I don't know any other game that encourages exploring as much as Elden Ring does, and I appreciate it because exploring is just fun as fuck. I guess you could just search everything up on YouTube to find stuff, but that's boring as fuck. I won't judge you for the way you play, but that's lame. I head back to where we started our journey in this new DLC world, and I collect a map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. And now me, Dora, and Boots can choose the correct path for our journey. But, oh no, a giant stands in our path. Stand back, Dora. I got this. And Dora and the gang got slaughtered by a giant maniac. R.I.P. Coming up next, Team Umizoomi takes on a dragon. So as I said earlier, I tend to die in very, very dumb ways. So, how did I get here? No! I just lost 800,000 runes. Well, first it started with me resurrecting from the dead and killing that giant that killed poor Dora. Again, R.I.P. Then I make my way up this absurdly wide staircase, run into some goddamn dogs, but don't worry, I killed them easy peasy. I then get chased down by a very spooky knight. I, at this point was trying new weapons and I didn't have my River of Blood sword equipped, so I had to rush and try to equip it. My pants got at least a couple pounds heavier. I handled the knight pretty decently, until I don't. Oof! Well, I ain't about to lose 800,000 runes, so I rush back to the location. But oh no! There's a guard and a dog! I killed them pretty easily last time, so this time it shouldn't be too hard. I think it's time for me to retire from gaming, boys. So after that, I all F4'd and went to eat or something. And it was upsetting losing 800,000 runes, that's for sure. But let's be real, I probably wasn't gonna use them in the first place anyways. So, yeah. Anyways, I ran into a guy named Moonrithil. I have no clue how you pronounce that, but this guy is a little scary. I ain't gonna lie. So I just ran past him. Ran past a shit ton of other enemies till I finally reached a new site of grace. And look at that, boys. It's our first boss battle. Oh, babble? It's our first boss battle, boys. And it's with Relana, Twin Moon Knight. Yeah, this boss sucks. I think I've died to her at least 100 times. 100 times, I think I have died to her. She is a bitch to fight. By the way, that was my first time fighting her. I quit after this, and then came back and died probably another like 50 times. Yeah. So this is where my footage got fucked up for like half the recording. So for context for this next boss battle, I'll just explain how I got here. I got mad trying to defeat Renala for like the 50th time. So I decided to go to a new location. There's a castle that's kind of like on a mountain, and I go to it, and the first thing I run into is scorpions, which gave me another reason to Alt F4 the game. Not because they are hard to kill, but because I'm just a when it comes to insects in general.
Okay, listen.
But I stay strong and I defeat the scorpions, despite the fact that I was my pants the entire time. I then just end up walking through the castle a bit, nothing really noteworthy, until I finally reached the boss battle. Which thankfully, my recording actually decided to work here. So we get to fight Divine Beast Dancing Lion, which with the help of my Mimic tier and this random summon you can spawn, made the boss battle pretty easy. Which, if I'm being completely honest, I have no clue if I would legitimately be able to get through this DLC without my Mimic tier. I may be but at least I ain't one of the people that leaves negative reviews because the DLC is too hard. Like, just get good. When I say get good, I mean use Mimic tier. Yeah, so this boss was pretty easy. I do not like the second phase where he activates Pikachu mode. That sucked. He had to like dodge out of the way of like incoming lightning attacks, and it sucked. I didn't like that phase. But other than that, the boss was pretty easy. So yeah, GG's Dancing Beast. Suck my pee. I went exploring a bit more after killing the Divine Beast, and I ended up coming across a dungeon. Which I'm just gonna say, I didn't like the dungeons in the base game, and I still don't like them in the DLC. Ah! What the fuck? Why? Because I just think they're a bit boring and repetitive and just a giant maze. I don't like mazes. But they are fun when you are rewarded with a boss fight at the end of them. Just like this one, where we end up fighting Death Knight. This guy was a bit challenging, I ain't gonna lie. I died about 13 times, took me 20 minutes, so not as bad as Renala. And a bit harder than Divine Beast, but yeah, he was a fun fight. He did have an attack that worried me a little bit though, especially when I used Mimic Tier, because he would like charge at you, pick you up, and if he did this attack, he would heal from it. So him doing that to me really didn't matter because I would just die from it. But if he did that to my Mimic Tier, he would heal from that, and I would end up having to pretty much redo the fight, while also already using all my flasks and shit. I would just kill myself after that and just restart the fight because it's not worth it. And yeah, easy peasy. Take that, Mr. Death Knight. More like a dead knight. After I flipped the rose on Death Knight, I went back to Renala, and guess what, guys? I didn't kill her. What? What the f is that? I hate this boss. This boss sucks. This is the worst boss ever made. Like, bro, there's a summon that you can use, and I even use Mimic Tier, and I still can't kill this. So I once again Alt F4 for like the millionth time, then went to sleep. And I guess a miracle decided to happen though, because when I booted up Elden Ring again, I was past the boss arena, and in the location that I believe you can only get to if you kill Renala. I mean, there are probably other ways of getting there, but let's just say there isn't because it makes the bug a lot cooler. I guess FromSoft saw that I was doing very bad on this boss, and they felt bad, so they allowed me to just bypass it. Thanks, FromSoft. Very cool. So at this point in the video, I just want to talk about this DLC real quick, because this is not a DLC. This is a whole ass new game. Honestly, the map size you're looking at is about what I expected it to be for the map size for a DLC, but no, what you're looking at ain't the full map. This is. Compare this to the base game map. It's got some size to it. It's got some size to it. Not only that, it's also got some new enemy types, some new weapons, and it continues on the story from the base game. Now this is how you do a DLC. God, I miss DLCs, bro. Especially from Rockstar. GTA 6 doesn't get a DLC, I'm buying a rope. You could spend upwards of like, you could probably spend like 50 hours playing this DLC before you fully complete it. Not counting just dying all the time over and over to a boss. That doesn't count. I just mean exploring. Okay, enough about DLC. Let's get back to the DLC. So not too much happened for a while. I explored a bit. Went into 2 dungeons that didn't even have bosses at the end of them, which are the worst dungeons, because you either only get an ancient smithing stone or you just get a regular smithing stone. That won't really help me out too much unless I need to change my build, which I may need to, especially for Renala. Because this asshole has the most annoying combo I've ever seen. I found a whole war going on in this one area, and I dropped a couple loads in my pants. Not the front end, but the back end. Whoa! I got molested. Although it may sound like the opposite. Oh. I then stumbled upon a dragon. No. Wait. Accidentally. I thought it was a rock, if I'm being honest. I was not paying attention. So yeah, at this point, it'd probably be a good idea for me to sit on a toilet while playing the game. Okay, one con that I will give Elden Ring is that fighting the dragons or any really big boss sucks. Like an OnlyFans model. The chemist is horrendous. The camera is horrendous. Because half the time I can't tell what the fuck move the boss is doing. Because it's so big, it's hard to see. My workaround is just to turn off the lock-on. But even still, this motherfucker will fly in the air. And I just have to pray that I get the timing of this dragon's attack correct. And dodge at the perfect moment. Which I do, because I am the ultimate gaming specimen. Okay, so GG's dragon. That was a very intense ending. My mimic died and I had 0 heals. But yeah, next time, Mr. Dragon, just get good. How about that? I came across another boss, but this one was lame, because it was just one of the regular NPC enemies. I don't know the proper name for him, but yeah, he was mad easy. I only died once. You don't question that. But yeah, GG's, Mr. Labyrinth. Get good. Like, actually, get good. You sucked a mad wiener, bro. You gonna focus, you fucking asshole? So yeah, that's it, boys. That's the last boss I killed, since writing this script and editing this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Elden Ring is a banging game. The DLC, even more banging. I recommend y'all get it because it's very fun. And if you do get it, explore. Don't just like go at every single boss and try to kill them without exploring first, and then like get mad and like write a negative review because the game's too hard. Explore, enjoy the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you sexy beasts in the next video. I love y'all. Full homo. Peace out.